Welcome to the LibreEsva Spotlight series. Today, we're going to go through how to install our email security product on-premise. I'm your host, Samuel, and let's jump into it. First things first is we will need a license key. In this case, we'll get a license key by requesting a free on-premise trial. You can do this by navigating to the LibreEsva website and request a free trial at the top, and then fill in all of your organization's information and hit next. Next, you will receive an email with the license attached, and make sure you download this now because we'll need to upload it to the appliance later on. And also, this can just be a production license if you have one available. Next, we will need to grab the right image for us to mount. In this case, we'll grab the VMware template as it works with the free virtualization software that we're going to demo today. Please note that the setup process will be the same for any virtualization image. To get the image, navigate to docs.libreesva.com and hit the download section. Here you'll find all of the images you'll need. Just select the one that you need and request it. Next, we'll need to mount the image by importing the template into your virtualization software, and then check any settings that you'd like, and then just run the machine. Once the machine has completed its boot, log in using the default account admin and the default password password. That's all lowercase password. Here is where we can change the network adapter settings in order to navigate to the machine later on. By default, we provide 192.168.1.1, but in my case, I'm going to change that because it's not going to work in my network. To change the network configuration, select Change Network Settings. Device configuration, select ETH0 and change your static IP and gateway if needed. Hit OK and save, and the machine will need to reboot. Once the machine is back up and running, navigate to the IP address you gave it in the previous step and begin the wizard process. Step 1 is changing any date and time settings that suit you. Please note you can also select UTC time if needed. Step 2 will allow you to configure your network settings once more, but you might not need to change this again. However, the host name of the machine needs to change. This should match the DNS-A record you set in order to navigate to it later on. Step 3 is all about our anti-spam setup. This records any information about your organization so we can tell who you are when mail comes in. Make sure you set an organization short name, long name, website, and your mail server that you'd like us to forward mail to, and then the email address for any system notifications. Lastly, select your IANA country code. Step 4 is all about generating a self-signed certificate for TLS sessions. This is pretty self-explanatory in what you need to fill out, but you can also change this later on. Step 5 is where you upload your license file. I will upload the one I saved earlier from my free trial request. Make sure you accept the license agreement and hit next. Lastly, step 6 is just a connectivity check. Run the firewall check and make sure each stage passes. If anything fails, we'll let you know. Once complete, the machine will reboot for the last time. Once rebooted, you can navigate either to the host name you assigned earlier, if your DNS is set up correctly, or simply navigate to the IP address you assigned. You'll need to enter the default credentials, which is the same as before, so admin, and the password is password, all lowercase. That's it, all done. Set up in around 15 minutes, we now have our on-premise image installed. Check out our other videos on the list to help you with setting up with things like Office 365 or G Suite. And thank you again for watching.